Ladies and gentlemen, there are things people bury deep inside themselves, things they hope will never surface, things they try to cover up with distractions, with excuses, with noise. Shame is one of those things. It is heavy, and it doesn't just disappear because someone tries to hide it. They may bury it beneath smiles, bury it beneath achievements, bury it beneath denial. But shame has a way of waiting. It doesn't go away. It doesn't dissolve. It lingers. And when the day comes that truth can no longer be ignored, that shame they buried will rise. It will climb from the grave they tried to keep it in, and it will explode in their chest, leaving them gasping for air, leaving them drowning in the weight of everything they tried to suppress. I want you to hear this: the shame of the people who wronged you, who underestimated you, who betrayed you, who left you. One day it will return to them. You may think they got away with it. You may think they are living happily while you carry the pain. But no one escapes themselves. No one escapes the truth of what they've done. They may laugh on the outside. They may act as if nothing touches them. But deep down, when the noise is gone, when they are alone with their thoughts, the shame whispers. And with each passing day, that whisper grows louder, pressing against their chest until one day it erupts, and they are forced to face what they have done. Shame never dies, it only waits. You may be carrying wounds that they gave you. You may have scars from their actions, from their words, from their rejection. But here is the difference: your scars make you stronger. Their shame makes them weaker. You can heal from wounds. You can grow through pain. You can rise above betrayal. But shame, when buried, rots from the inside. It eats at a person until they cannot breathe without feeling it, until they cannot look in the mirror without seeing it. That is the price of their choices. That is the price of turning their back on someone with pure intentions, on someone who gave their heart, on someone who only ever wanted to be enough. The shame of throwing that away will not leave them. It may not come today, it may not come tomorrow, but it is coming, and when it arrives, it will crush them. And you standing here today, listening to these words, you must not carry their shame. You must not carry the weight of their choices. It does not belong to you. It never did. What belongs to you is strength. What belongs to you is growth. What belongs to you is the power to turn your pain into fuel, to take every heartbreak, every rejection, every betrayal, and forge it into the fire that will push you forward. They tried to bury you with their shame, but what they didn't realize is that you were a seed. And while they left you in the dirt, you began to grow, you began to rise, you began to push through the soil and reach toward the light. And when you rise fully, when you stand tall in your strength, they will be left with nothing but the shame of realizing what they tried to destroy only became more powerful. You must understand something about shame. It does not announce itself with fanfare. It waits in silence. It builds quietly. It creeps into the mind in the middle of the night, into the stillness of the morning, into the moments when a person is most vulnerable. It whispers to them, "You were wrong. You failed. You hurt someone who did not deserve it." And while they may drown that voice with distractions, with noise, with pride, the whisper never stops. And when it grows too loud to ignore, when it pushes through every defense they've built, it detonates. It explodes in their chest like a bomb, shaking their world, destroying their illusions, forcing them to face what they've buried for so long. And that explosion will break them in ways you could never imagine. But your story is different. You are not defined by their shame. You are defined by your resilience. You are defined by your ability to rise again, to keep moving forward, to keep building, no matter who walked away, no matter who doubted you. And here is the truth: their shame is their prison, but your growth is your freedom. While they are trapped inside the weight of what they've done, you are free to rise beyond it, to build a life that proves their betrayal did not break you. That is the ultimate victory, not revenge, not bitterness, but freedom. To stand tall, unbroken, unstoppable, while they crumble under the weight of their hidden shame. I want you to picture this moment. Years from now, when you are standing in the place you were meant to be, when your success is undeniable, when your strength radiates for all to see, the people who doubted you, the people who left you, the people who betrayed you will feel their shame burning in their chest. They will smile in public, but behind closed doors their chest will tighten with regret. They will laugh in front of others, but when they are alone, the silence will echo with what they lost. They will see you rise, and the shame will remind them of the role they played in your story. The role of the one who walked away, the one who gave up, the one who buried their shame thinking it would never surface. And in that moment, they will understand that no matter how far they run, No matter how deep they bury it, shame always comes home. But you, my friend, cannot live waiting for their shame to destroy them. You cannot spend your days hoping they feel what you felt, hoping they regret, hoping they suffer. Because that keeps you chained to them, tied to their decisions, tied to their shame. And you were not born to carry chains, you were born to be free. You were born to rise above. You were born to take the pain you were given and turn it into power. So instead of waiting for their shame to explode, you take your pain and you transform it. You use it to fuel your dreams, to sharpen your focus, to strengthen your heart. Because while shame destroys them, resilience will elevate you. The shame they buried is not your concern. It is theirs. What you must do is focus on building yourself so powerfully that when their shame explodes, it has no power to touch you. You are no longer the same person they let go. You are no longer the same person they underestimated. You are no longer the same person they hurt. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are unshakable now. Their shame is their burden, but your future is your blessing. And when the explosion comes, and it will, you will not be watching with bitterness. You will not be watching with anger. You will be too busy living your purpose, too busy shining your light, too busy rising higher than they ever believed you could. Their shame will eat away at them, but you will stand unbroken. That is the beauty of life. What they thought would destroy you only built you. What they thought would silence you only made your voice louder. What they thought would bury you only planted you deeper in the soil of greatness. And now, as you rise, they are left with the one thing they cannot escape, the shame of knowing they were wrong about you. So do not fear rejection. Do not fear betrayal. Do not fear the pain of being let go, because all of it is fuel. All of it is shaping you into the person you were meant to become. And as for those who hurt you, those who doubted you, those who tried to bury you, their day will come. The shame they buried will surface. The truth they ran from will explode in their chest. And when it does, you will not need to lift a finger. Life will handle it. Karma will handle it. The truth will handle it, and you will stand free, strong, unstoppable, untouchable. They buried their shame, but it will not stay buried. And you will rise, because your strength cannot be buried. Your destiny cannot be denied. Your light cannot be dimmed. And one day when the explosion happens, when their shame consumes them, you will already be living the life they could never imagine. That is your victory. That is your power. That is your destiny.